Today I'm going to be cutting this cool piece of opal. This is just in dull lighting right now before I take this out into the sun, and it is so bright. Been so excited to cut this thing for quite some time now, and as we get into the sun, we got some sun on it now, you can see super bright. There is a little gem in there. So we're going to chuck this on the wheels and we're going to get something absolutely beautiful. This is from Lightning Ridge. It's the only type of opal I like to cut. Lightning Ridge is just better than everything else, I think. So I just weighed the stone. It is 23 carats currently, and I'm hoping for at least a 2 carat stone, if I can get that out of it. You can see it has a natural fracture right there, that crack there. So I'm going to come down on this side and get a small stone down over here, but it would have been nice to use this as a back. It's going to be tricky. I'm just going to give it a little touch and see what happens, but yeah, it will be better to use this as a back if I can. But that fracture is going all the way around. I might just try and get that out first and then see what I got left to play with. I think that is the play here. Let's turn my machine on here. I haven't turned it on since like ages. Look at this. Whoop. Touch it there. It's been months and months since I've touched this thing. Okay, I'm kind of excited to do this. It's been way too long. Let's start grinding off that crack, as we can see there, and just see what happens with that first. Still working on that crack to see if there's any possibility I could use that as the base. It's going all the way through the stone there, from there all the way around. And here comes the color. And there's the crack. You can feel it with your finger. As you can see here, that crack that I've been trying to chase out is going all the way around here, and you can feel it with your finger. It's almost out. I just have to get rid of all this top bit and then it'll come out. And that is unfortunately why I couldn't use this as a back, which sucks, but yeah, upside down gem here. Bit more black potch over there. I don't think that's going to come into play with the gem. You can see more of the black potch coming out there. I still don't know where the stone's going to be here. I have no idea. We're just letting it do its thing. You can see the crack is almost out now. It's going a bit hard on top, and see where that little rainbow bit is? That is the beginning of the crack right there. Natural fracture, so that's got to come completely out. It's just light reflecting off it. Don't be fooled when you see opal for sale and they've got something like that coming off it, because it's just a crack mark. It's not color. The color is so much more dull on this side because it's the blue. It really needs to have this as the top. This needs to be the base, but seems to be an unfortunate gem. It's almost out now for the millionth time. We've got some nice color showing up right there. Some nice blue. So that's the crack out now anyway. So that's good. Now I'm just going to touch this side because I know there's something nice hiding right there. And it's still got some thickness, so we still could use this as a back. And it could be like a little double-sider sort of thing. That green color on top is definitely stronger. Look at that, the color coming through that. That's actually really nice. See if we can get some more color showing on the edge here. I'll make this stone bigger. There's also some sand on this side. It needs to come out. And that's a bit deep. Yeah, it's good colour on this side, but it's just very pictury with all the grey potch coming through, and that's not going to come out. You can see it coming up and going across, up and across. So that's just, it's either that or this. What's better here? I'm going to start bringing this in. Got some black right there. Not that that's going to do anything, I don't think. And whatever we do, we're losing this edge because it's on that angle, so whatever we do, we got to bring that in. Look at that. Yo, that is interesting. Look at that colour. The black goes kind of around it. If only we had that colour on top. That side stone is beautiful. Maybe I should have been working on that. The side stone the whole time. That side colour is phenomenal. Straighten up that edge. So unfortunately I don't have my slicer with me, but I feel like I need to slice this side off and face a little stone over here, and then get this stone here in an oval and then flip it up and get a little stone on the edge, but I just don't have a slicer, so we're just going to have to lose a bunch of color here and get rid of that whole corner and get a little picture stone there. So I'm gonna have to bring this in and work on my oval, which is unfortunate because that's a beautiful little stone that I'm wasting there. That's just gotta go. All that potch has got to go. Super strong side color here. Super strong side color. Now as we roll, we're starting to get more of that color coming. Just gotta roll that potch out. Look at that. It's bright green over there. That bright green color, if it actually came all over the stone, that would be a big win. Anyway, there's our stone now. Actually making it a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. Long oval here maybe, I don't know. I'm going to bring this onto the finer wheel. Actually, the more I come down, the more this is looking really nice. I love that green color, that's beautiful. And it's on the black too, which is making it just pop so much. Might just be a small stone over here, I might get rid of that actually. So I'm just going to give it a quick little go in the 280 soft, to get my scratches out, and then we'll go into 600. Oh, this is actually, there's a gem in here, man. Oh my goodness. That color is freaking amazing the more I go down. But I can't go down too far. I think that black potch is like inside the stone. So just going down a little bit. I'm not really caring about this side anymore, so I'm coming down a bit more over here to get rid of all that. I'm going for a nice clean stone here. There's a bit of stuff that I want to get out right there. I don't think it's going to come out, but there's a chance. So I'm just getting rid of all this side until I see beautiful, beautiful color come up. And I'll have to bring it in, so this edge is getting way too thin. And I have to bring it in. $200 stone at least, but I reckon it's going to be worth more than that. We'll see. If this murkiness can come out right here, and we get this clean, beautiful green over there too, or even if it's blue, just get that murkiness out. We're laughing here. Make sure it's even all the way around though. Symmetrical. Alright, just going to clean up the back a little bit. Get the scratches off. Do a little bevel all the way around. A little clean up better on the other wheel. So, onto the 600 here. I'll start by going around the stone. Making sure it's just perfect. Turning into a beautiful gem. So let's chuck it on a dop stick now and then have a play with it. Alright, so I've just super glued it to the dop stick and now I'm going to finish this off without the camera in my face. So enjoy. Need to make sure I get this absolutely perfect. So we got a bit of money here if I can get it right. But after taking it off the dop stick, I freaking cracked the back of the stone. This thing is just some bad luck, man. Just rookie mistakes. I twisted and pulled it as hard as I could. It got really stuck on there. I thought it was going to be strong enough, but we have destroyed the back, so it's going to be even smaller and thinner. We're going to get back on the machine. So I got the camera out of my way still, and I'm just really trying to get this nice. I might be able to just make this a thinner stone. It had a nice thickness to it, but not anymore. So after a lot of stuffing around, just looking through the eye lens here, this is a freaking cracker stone. This is absolutely gorgeous. We got a winner here for 50 bucks for this. Oh my days. We've more than quadrupled the money. Easy. And the stone's smaller than I thought it would be, but still a nice thickness. Like, I thought I'd lose a lot more. I'm just so used to getting really thick stuff. But this is gorgeous. I can't wait to show you guys. I've got to do the final polish, but wow. Okay, so now the last part of the process is just trying to polish this without it flicking out of my fingers. And if we could do that, we've got a winner. I just had to get on that other angle so you can see what I'm doing, but here we go. Polishing a stone. I've had so many stones flick out on me doing this, polishing with my fingers. It's not an ideal way, but you got to do it. All right, and here's the finished product. Boom. So this is in the shade right now outside, just with natural sunlight. Out here, there's no lights on. We have a beautiful black opal. This thing, definitely black and double-sided. As you can see, let's get a real close-up. Absolutely gorgeous gem. And for not cutting for so long, actually did a really, really nice drop shape. Very even all the way around. You got the nice flat back for the setting on the back. And it is polished as well, which is a bonus. It's polished all the way around the whole gem. And this thing is outstanding. Let's get in the sun so I can show you guys that. So just walking straight over to the sun over here. As we get out into the sun, look at that. It is so bright. That is just an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous black opal. Wow. I did not see that coming inside that freaking piece of rough opal. As you can see here, it's nice and translucent. It's not really showing up good on this camera, but it's got the potch in there from, like, you can see it on the side, the little bits of the potch, but it's very translucent. Very, very translucent. So it's like a black crystal, which is super cool. It's just not really showing up. So it's hard to make it show on here, but it is definitely a black crystal. There's no cracks in it, nothing. It's absolutely perfect. And it's just a really, really cool black crystal opal. All right, so now let's get a little inside shot for you guys and let's price this thing. So it weighs in at 3.2 carats, which is so much better than I thought it would be. And as you can see, we got a perfect drop shape. Good for my months of not even cutting, really good shape. Really, really happy with it. All the way around. Beautiful setting edge. Back all polished as well. Nice and flat on the back with the dome being on the top, as you can see. So it's perfect for setting. It's really nice and bright. The translucent isn't there unless you really shine a torch into it, so it doesn't really affect it being translucent. Like some crystals you get will just not show any color in the light because it's so translucent, but being a black crystal, this one really doesn't show that. It just is just color on color, and it doesn't go very translucent unless you shine a torch in the back. Now we do have a bit of the potch in the side there, but it's only a tiny bit on the face of the stone on the edge there, and there's still color on top of it. So that being said, it's pretty much a full face of color, green, teal from every angle. It doesn't show no color. It has no dull spots. It's just all beautiful. So I reckon around $400 to $500 a carat will be fair with that. But I think I'm just going to chuck it on my website for $1,000 and see if that goes. So that's how much I'll sell it for. I know that opal's been going up in price since I was cutting. I haven't cut an opal in ages, and I'm still going off like my old prices, and everyone said I was selling things too cheap, even with my old prices, which is really interesting. It's going to look super, super nice in a ring. Look at that. Imagine that on a finger. Really, really nice size, nice thickness for a nice big setting. I'd probably put it in a pendant, honestly. If anyone does want me to set this in a pendant, I'd be super happy to, and sell it to you guys set in a pendant. But if you just want the stone by itself, be happy to give away for $1,000, and that is an insane profit, man. From a $50 piece, I can't believe this came out of it. I'm actually in love with this stone. I really, really like it. I don't really like many stones. It's like, if I'm not cutting a black opal, I don't really care anymore, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. Cool little, like I'll leave the pendant, if I make it, will be an open back, so you can see that as well, because I really like the back too. It's got really nice color coming through the back. Lots of different patterns too, like you see that chaff pattern and I don't know, whatever other patterns are in there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the stone, and make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.